Welcome back to Summit Railway, my friends. Today we are going to work on this signal box. Let me show you. This will be the place from where I'm going to operate all the switches and signals, and in order to do that we need DCC power and 24 volts DC power inside this box. The whole project will start right here at the secondary electrical box. This box is already fed with all the power supplies we need. We got... oh, that's unfortunate. Wait a second. Now we have a better view. We've got 24 volts DC power right up here. And we've got DCC track power, 24 volts as well, right down here. So we need to lay some wiring from those two positions out the bottom, up here. And then we will lay conduit across this whole beam all the way through here, up here, and right about here we are going to drop down, and down here I will have to dig a trench to connect a underground conduit, and I will feed the wiring to the signal box, which you can see is right around the corner. That is the track inspector approved plan of action, so let's do it. We will need to install quite a few of those plastic clips with these screws. They will screw right into the beam of the building, and from that clip we will hang all that conduit across the beam. I want to install the conduit up here and drop down alongside the box, and since I don't want to drill some holes into the box, I've made this contraption. Those are two of the clips I've showed you a few seconds ago, mounted to a magnet, and we can simply stick those clips and they will hold just fine. So that was the easy part. Now let's measure what we need. Okay, let's see if it will work. First, install the 90-degree angle, and then let's install those clips from right here all the way to the front of the building. I could bother and use a spirit level, but I think when I line up the top of the clip with the top of the beam, it will be straight enough, for me at least. So that's the way I will do it. Something like that. Regarding the spacing of those clips, I would say every 60 centimeters will be enough. So that's basically the whole process. I think we will see us when I get done all the clips to the front of the building. The last clip is going in right about here. That's it. Now comes the fun part, installing the conduit. This should go very quick and easy. Snap it in place. Connect the 90-degree bend. Like so, and then rinse and repeat. this is where we are at. My first plan was to loop around here with two 90-degree angles to get right to this cross member. But looking at the situation, I think I will be better off simply installing it straight ahead across here and then install a 90-degree angle . That's the only piece of conduit left for now, and since it's Sunday I can't go and buy some more, so unfortunately I think that's the progress for today. Alright, we are back at the project. Since the last clip, 1 week has passed. I was finally able to purchase the missing piece of conduit and this one as well. I've also purchase some more wire, which we will need later on. Since I got some questions which kind of wire I'm using, here it is. Okay. I need some space, so let's get rid of some of that stuff. Did a little bit of preparation. This piece should be appropriate. This is the piece I just set in place, and now the plan is to run the same conduit alongside this piece of fence all the way down to the ground. And since this is a very tight corner and I'm not really able to film inside here when I'm working, I will show you the finished product. A few minutes later, and this is how it looks. We get a nice straight shot all the way down to the dirt. This is 32 mil conduit. These are 40 mil conduit, and so are the clamps. To make this fit, I have to improvise a little bit. I will use insulating tape and wrap it around until the clamp is able to clamp this conduit. Like so. Clamp is tightened. And I'm pulling on the conduit, nothing moves. That's what I like to see. I have routed the conduit successfully. It goes all the way underneath, and then from here up inside the box. So far so good. The conduit is routed. Before I think about the backfilling of the conduit, I will lay some wire. this will be the length of wire required for the run. Let's give a little bit extra. Too short would be bad, too long is not too bad. Seems like I have to disassemble at least every corner. Okay, that should be plenty. I think you get the idea where I'm going with this. I have to feed the wire through all the new wire casing. So since this is a very boring and time-consuming process, we will see us when it's done. Now we are in the main signal box and we have to route the wires to each of those clamps. You can see right here. And yeah, it's pretty straightforward, so let's get started. And I will route it kind of like this. Yeah, that seems pretty nice. These two wires were temporary. That's where I plugged in my power supply, which I won't need anymore because now the power comes through those two cables. That means we can tap in right here. Now we will move along to the track connections. The black wire right here goes up to this clamp, and I think I want to route it like so. Release the clamp, insert the wire, and that leaves us with the last wire to connect, which is the plus DCC plus connection. We'll cut it right here, strip it. This time we will use the big connector. release it, and boom, we are done. On the opposite side I did just the same. Those are the wires we pulled today. They are coming inside the box right here. We got 2 wires going to the track connections and the other 2 wires going up to the general power supply. And that wraps up the project for today. I hope you have enjoyed it, and we will see us in the next one. Bye!